All right, they've all passed the principal round 1. Good job. Here comes round 2.
PBIS is positive behavior interventions and supports, and it's a framework that has been used throughout the state of Minnesota nationally to really help establish common expectations and also to look at how we can teach and reinforce those expectations in all the different school settings.
PBIS is looking at how the school can positively address and teach behavior expectations to the students so that they know what they need to do, how they need to behave, how they need to treat each other, and treat the school.
I should treat the pickies with respect.
It would be the right thing to do.
Yeah, and also it would help teach everybody to finish words.
At Woodson, we have monthly assemblies, and during those assemblies, we pre-teach skills or character counts pillars that we're going to be learning about in the next month, but then we also recognize what we call students of the month. So classrooms determine a student that's demonstrated the character of the month, and then we recognize that student in the school assembly as well.
We try to weave that into our PBIS as well, where we're talking to kids about what some essential character traits are so that they can be successful in the school, be successful with their peers, and within the community.
You can respect places like the school or the grocery store or your house or the park. You can respect things like toys.
As the PBIS team, we look at what's occurring within the building based upon data, and then we tweak or change those assemblies based upon that data. So for example, we're having some concerns on the playground with keeping our hands to ourselves and not wrestling and not throwing snow and things like that. So the assembly today is really talking about respect and caring for ourselves and others, and kind of honing in on what that might look like on the playground as a way to reteach those behaviors, because we're seeing an increase in those behaviors out on the playground.
Anthony has one.
Don't throw snow in somebody's face.
Whoa.
Or just don't throw snow.
Anthony says, do not throw snow.
We spend a lot more time now looking at how to teach kids what's expected from them in the school. So we don't have them come in and just expect that they're going to understand what the rules are, how you treat other people, how you move throughout the school, and how you act in the different settings within the school. We take more responsibility for teaching the kids explicitly what those things are, what it looks like, how you do it, that you can get reinforced for performing these behaviors, expected behaviors.
Mrs. Chutna says, hey, this student's bringing a friend in because the friend got hurt on the playground and he wants to take him to the nurse. Respecting the teachers and each other. I got a bunch of principals here, Miss Lori.
One of the pieces we like to do is also recognize staff in the building. And so last year we started what we call the Caring Bear. And it's a very cute little bear with a critter t-shirt on it, and every month it travels to a new staff member, and it's announced at one of the assemblies. So today the person who had the bear is giving it to the person getting the bear, and they don't know that they're getting it, so it's kind of an element of surprise. But it's a good way for students to see that adults are recognizing each other for positive behavior, and then the bear sits in that classroom for the month, and then we have a little notebook that the bear has that we write little words of encouragement. So it's a way for us to recognize staff throughout the building as well, and we do that with the assemblies to kind of pair that so they can see those positive experiences.
Mrs. Lisa Prain, that's her first name. Mrs. Lisa Prain is someone I respect and admire. I frequently hear her giving both staff and students encouragement. She is quick to offer a positive perspective on a difficult situation. This can help everyone around her rethink how they can think things differently.
Positive reinforcement through PBIS offers us the opportunity to show kids what we want them to do by reinforcing the desired behavior versus punishing or consequencing the negative behavior. Kids learn a lot quicker what you want them to do, what they need to do, what's expected of them, if you are reinforcing it when you see it, reinforcing it positively when you see it. And most kids really at this age are very interested and excited about getting recognized for when they're doing the right thing.
Awesome. What do we say to Miss Lori for this session today?